How is your job different now being an assistant head coach?
You know, really, yeah, I'm a sounding board for Coach. He asked me to take a look at the program on a daily basis through the eyes of a head coach. We just get the opportunity to talk about things that sometimes you can only see when you sat in that chair and kind of looking at things from 20,000 feet.
What's different about your group from when we talked to you in the spring till now?
Just they had a great summer. They're in great shape. You can feel that Coach Andrews and his staff did an amazing job. Their power output, just what they're able to do, is dramatically improved for a 3-month or 2-month time period, whatever it was. And they're more mature than they were. I kind of compare apples to apples. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I try to compare where we were last August to now, and it excites me.
Production-wise, I mean, as far as numbers go,
yeah.
Did your DN specifically, what they produced last year, was that about what you had expected, at this point last year, and how much more do you expect this year out of those guys?
Well, I'm just, we're excited to get ready for the Albany game, and we want to do everything we can to help the team win, and we're excited to continue to get better every single day.
Is it fair to say that the depth and options you have this year, as far as 2 deep, 3, is improved a lot?
I think so, compared to a year ago. I think you're looking at up to 5, maybe even 6 D tackles that are really in the mix with 4 DNs. John Morgan is standing out as one of our true freshman DNs, so that might give you a 5th. And you have another option. Keyshawn Camp is moving like a DN, so we're going to swing him a little bit in case something were to happen. And also Deslin has experience both inside and outside. So you feel good about the depth. You just got to be smart with them because things can happen fast.
I knew you talked this morning about Weaver being such a smart guy to be a possible head coach in Pitt someday.
Yeah.
What, in your mind, what is setting him apart right now from everybody else?
Well, I mean, that's one of his attributes that is his strength, is his intelligence, and he's able to process a lot out there in a short period of time. Players like that are able to take calculated risks instead of just trying to make a play, regardless of what it may do to the defense. That's where, when you're seeing him produce out here on the field, he can tell you why he did it. He's not just a robot where he's doing exactly what we told him. You can have different conversations and tell him when, how, and why to take a risk, and that's what's going to allow him to produce and honestly maybe look faster than you may get on a 40 time with him.
Is that unusual for a sophomore?
It is.
Do that?
Yeah, I think it is. I've only seen it a couple times in my career where guys are able to process that high on the practice field with cognitive skills.
Anybody here for your first time here do that?
Oh, that's a long time ago, Jerry. I'm getting old. Sorry.
Well, you talk about those tackles who could move, swing out to DN if you need them to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you think that would allow you to maybe redshirt all of your freshmen, or are you pretty much assuming that maybe at least one of those freshmen will get out there?
The new rule really kind of gets redshirted out of our mind. It truly does. We're going to continue to develop those kids. I think we're even talking about plans to further focus on some of that development through the course of the season. So it's hard to even discuss redshirt with that new 4-game rule.
How different of a player is Jim Twyman than last year?
Well, you can see, if you've really looked at him, you can see how much he's changed his body. I forget what the numbers are, but his body fat percentage went way down. His strength numbers have gone way up. He didn't quite double his 225 bench test, but close to it. He's just able to produce more power. He's able to sustain longer out there on the field. So now it's just putting all the little things together as a technician, but I'm excited about where he can go through the course of this year.
You see potentially a big role for him?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the competition is on. That's the fun thing is, and I just told the guys, I said, we got great competition. I don't know who's going to start. You got up to 6 D tackles that we think have a chance to play winning football, and we'll see who it ends up being.
Dwayne Hendrix, how much, through the spring and the summer and now, how much have you seen him having that year of experience, finally playing a full season, and how much has that benefited him?
Yeah, I think last year all of us, maybe you guys and myself included, because he's going into his 4th year, say to yourself, you trick yourself. You think he's got more experience than he really does. Like you said, last year was his first year really playing college football, with the injuries and the transfer and all those types of things. So he feels like a veteran 2nd-year experience guy, if that makes sense, which usually you have a big jump. So he knows his assignments more. We're able to have more 2nd-level conversations about formations and things like that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.